Useless fool.
Isabel may have figured things out already.
Don't worry. Without any concrete evidence, the blame will be pinned on Bobby Lauren.
They'll uncover what we have planned.
We'll form an army of soldiers from Midah. Their movements will look like common trade activity.
I fear this will bring the fall of Serendia as a nation.
My lord, Serendia is already Calpheon's pawn. The Calpheon eagle has sunk its talons into the lion's heart. I will be the lion and send the eagle back at last.
All right. What's on your mind?
This road seems much shorter than the one we ended up taking to the city.
Man, you figured that out all by yourself?
There's a reason we didn't come this way before.
We didn't need to.
And now we need to, for reasons only you know?
Look, if you've got something to ask me, then ask.
So now you're being honest.
No. I just don't enjoy feeding your paranoia.
I've been trying to understand what your plan is, and how I fit into it. Why take some stranger with you? One who has no ties to this land, its people, nor any knowledge of its layout.
Sounds like you've put a lot of thought into this.
I've walked this path before. I know where it leads. I won't make the same mistake twice.
What? Trusting a stranger?
No. Following one. Who are you?
My name is Sir Corso Aldrich Gage. I am a knight, and a member of the organization known as the Secret Guards.
Right. So what do you want from me?
Let's just say I'm part of a disaster prevention task force. The world is getting strange and deadly, and we need strange and deadly people like yourself to see this thing through.
And you didn't mention this because you knew I'd say no.
I didn't mention it because it doesn't matter. If the Secret Guards fail to stop this threat, it won't matter who you are, where you've come from, or what you've done. We're dealing with something greater than ourselves, something that threatens the lives of everyone, everywhere. I need your help in this. Otherwise, I will fail.
So tell me about the Secret Guards.
There's not much to say on that front. Just a small collective of individuals possessing certain skills and abilities. We've also dedicated our lives to protecting the world from dangerous secrets.
Sounds foolish.
Doesn't pay well. Most of the time I'm in some hole halfway between here and nowhere staring at rocks. Until I met you, that is.
What do you mean?
You remember what I said when we first met? About there being a story to you and all that? You know what my abilities are. I'm faster than I look, I'm smarter than I look, and I can faintly sense Black Spirit energy.
Black Spirit?
He may not have made himself known to you yet, but you do have some residual essence of the Black Spirit dwelling within you. It's how you survived the desert, and it's how you became who you are.
You knew?
I make it my business to know. Besides, the Gale seemed like a good ally to keep close. Your power, your speed, all enhanced by the essence inside you. I have no clue why you haven't seen any sign of his presence, but if I were to fathom a guess, I'd say it's your discipline and your will alone holding him back. Well, at least in part.
Holding him back. So this thing, it's inside me?
Well, yes and no. It's a part of you. Your speed, your endurance, your attacks. His essence is fused with yours. You probably haven't seen any manifestations due to your separation from this land. My theory is that the power inside you was dormant until something triggered its release, broke the wall, so to speak. But I must warn you, eventually he will reveal himself to you. And when he does, don't believe a word he says.
Sir Jordine, Dawson from the Glish extraction mill has requested that you grace him with a visit.
You must know he's trying to cover up for his disgrace.
What do you speak of? Sometimes you talk in riddles.
Bring the sword. The Shadow Knight's sword was found at the extraction mill. It was found in Dawson's lodging. His maid discovered it when she was cleaning. He made some kind of pact with the Shadow Knights. We simply must determine what Dawson is planning. I will meet with him. Prepare my horse!
This forest is foreboding. I want to be away from this hole as soon as possible.
It's been a long time, Sir Dawson. The look on your face tells me you're not doing so well.
On the contrary, I'm comfortable anywhere on Calphian's land. Why carry around such an awful sword, Sir Jordine?
That you would ask that question is surprising. You should know this sword better than I, shouldn't you?
There's been a misunderstanding. I think you'll see what I mean after you read this. Please know that you can trust me.
I acknowledge that Grand Chamberlain Jordine Dukas has planned hostile actions against Calphian, and hereby hand over the individual with no intention of interfering with his punishment? Signed Crucio Domingat? This vile plot! Who's behind it?
The Lord of Hydel signed this indictment himself. I'm sorry this turn of events has been a shock to you.
The Lord has deserted me. No way. I won't stand for this!
It's no use. It will be best now to focus on maintaining your dignity, Sir Jordine. But maybe that's too much to expect from a traitor. Quit gawking. Detain him.
Sir Dawson, you're wrong to call me a failure. This land will be mine, all of it, from sea to sea. Of course, Calphian will be no exception. Yes, very good. That's where I'll go next. So it was you who lured me here.
Not me. It was the flame of fury burning inside you.
Nonsense.
Can't you feel it? Your soul is aflame with anger and despair.
Enough!
You're still not satisfied with all your power. You crave the souls of the innocent to feed your flame. Just like Belmorn.
I have no desire to incite a slaughter.
You're not being honest with yourself. We can make you a beggar or a king. The choice has always been yours.
I am destined for greater things, and Calphian must pay a heavy price in blood.
Then follow me, my king. Our Lord shall come to us through this man.
Nonsense.
A spy! Stop him!
Your lord is still on the other side of darkness's threshold. For now, you must follow me. First, I will raise an army.
What is it?
Just another awful dream. I think maybe this training is taking a toll.
Come now, we've only been here one day. You need to take the time to adjust.
His eyes.
Hmm?
The man from my dream. He had no eyes. I looked at him and it was like staring into a void.
Try and get some rest. It'll be light soon. So, it begins.
Why is it we're visiting this castle?
Well, it so happens I have a few friends that were stationed there after the war. Until recently, the castle served as a crucial strategic location for both sides. Now the castle and those within it are sworn to protecting the realm from lesser evils.
Lesser being...
Oh, anything. Karutos, bandits, the occasional harpy... Osin.
I see it. Yeah.
Form a scouting party. I want every scrap of available ammunition brought to the support groups on the bridges. Aim for the carriers first. I don't want a single rock, feather, or scrap of bird shit anywhere in my castle.
Granville.
Don't think I'm too busy to notice a louse like you.
Oh, well, forgive me. I just assumed you'd have your hands full.
Oh, there's never enough shit going on around here these days. First Kurutos, now Harpies. So much for retirement. What's it you want then?
I need to speak with Brego.
Huh. Good luck then. He's stationed up top. Though the way our defensive reports put it, getting there will be impossible. We're completely cut off from the main stairwell in the upper basilica. There's too damn many of them. And there's no room to position a firing squad inside.
I don't think that's going to be a problem. Osin?
I like your friend. A bit quiet.
Yeah, he's more of a doer, really. Whoa. I should have gotten up here sooner.
It's fine. They were easy.
No. I mean, I could have warned them that you were coming.
You'd think an entire battalion of soldiers could break through something like that.
Normally they could. But these attacks have been ceaseless for years now. And this one was launched while the castle was short-staffed and drained of its resources.
Are you suggesting that the Harpies waged a war of attrition on the castle?
It's not a suggestion. It's an objective fact. But something still doesn't add up.
How could Harpies plan such an organized assault?
It's like you were saying before. Normally, the castle's defenses could easily hold off stray encounters in small groups. But the castle guard has been spread thin fighting threats on all sides recently, leaving them vulnerable to attack for months now. The question is, what made the Harpies decide to act now, and who's manipulating their forces?
So, we find the one controlling them, and end him.
Whoa, slow down, killer. We need to find out what we're up against, and we need to find Brego. Whoever our puppeteer is, they're probably a lot closer than we think, and they're definitely keeping an eye on things.
What makes you so sure?
He's using wild beasts to fight on a massive scale. If I were the master, I'd keep a short leash and a tight grip. Hey, Osin. I think I know what we're having for dinner.
Looks like it's time to test these new blades. I'll try to leave a couple for you this time.
Please! Thank you! They don't pay me enough!
Hey. I didn't mean to, pry before.
No, I get it.
Anyway, sorry.
Don't sweat it.
There's quite a lot.
I'll leave you a few. Don't worry.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Sir Jordine.
Your castle is a mess. Your soldiers are being slaughtered, Captain Brego. Sorry I didn't warn you.
It's a surprise seeing you here. What, is training harpies your new hobby?
Wrong again. I have much more powerful allies.
You're in league with the likes of them? That sinister energy was you all along.
Indeed. There is no end to your brilliant insight. But you're right. They've pledged to follow only me. And as king of the Shadow Army, I now declare war on the great Republic of Calphian. The Harpy attacks are but a prelude to my revenge. My next move will be to destroy every single fortress in this document, one by one.
Pull yourself together, Jordine. How long do you think they'll actually remain loyal to you?
That is none of your concern, Captain Brego. Go tell that fossil in the Parliament, I, Jordine, am coming to burn everything Calphian has. Only ashes of decay will remain, Brego.
Whew. Hell of a morning workout. Well, let's get moving and find Brego. Brego.
What? Guy? What in blazes are you doing here?
We came to see you, but we saw the castle.
Clearly you were in need of help.
Clearly. And who, may I ask, are you?
This is my normally quiet friend, Osin. Forgive me, Brego, but I need...
No. Forgive me, sir. I've an entire fortress to defend, currently under siege by a relentless, recently bolstered, incredibly difficult to deal with enemy force. And on top of that, I have Sir Jordine literally appearing out of thin air to steal our operation orders.
Jordine? The Grand Chamberlain of Heidel.
Not anymore. He's changed, Guy. He appeared, and when I accused him of using the Harpies to attack the castle, he laughed, and several Shadow Knights appeared.
Shadow Knights? You're certain?
Absolutely. What's worse is he's taken the operation orders. It's a document containing a list of all the major strongholds the Calfian army currently holds.
Guy.
Thank you, Brego. I'm sorry I wasn't here sooner.
For once, I'm actually glad you showed up, Guy. Stop Jordine, and be careful.
Does this mean I'm part of your secret guard?
Huh? No. Prevent a disaster or two, then you can join. Maybe.
What's our next move?
Well, to be perfectly honest, we're going to need more information.
Brego mentioned someone named Jordine.
Sir Jordine Ducasse, Grand Chamberlain of Heidel, or at least he was. Seems he's responsible for the orchestrated attacks on Delphe outpost.
Why would Jordine want to destroy Delphe? Isn't the outpost central to trade between Heidel and Calfion?
It is, which is precisely why Jordine would want to destroy it. Serendia has been a tributary state to Calfion since the war ended 5 years ago. Jordine is young, proud, and brash. Recently, his actions toward his people have proved him less than an ideal leader for the city. He longs to rid Heidel of its necessity on trade goods from Calfion. He believes that Heidelians were forced into a lower position by tactful, shadowy politicians. And in part, he's right. At the time, King Guy Sarek ensured that Heidel could never assume power over Calfion, with a set of terms, one of which being that Heidel cannot amass any forces or field any army.
I don't think Jordine knows about these terms then.
That's because they no longer exist. 2 years ago, Guy Sarek was poisoned after a foolish campaign to march Calfion's army back across the Black Desert.
So Jordine could have been gathering his forces in secret for 2 years, and no one would have suspected a thing.
It is possible. What's more, Brego said that Jordine appeared before him out of nowhere.
We just got done fighting Harpies, and someone using magic baffles you?
Jordine's a noble, a silver spoon shut-in with no training outside the sword. How does someone like that learn a high-level teleportation hex and fall in with a group like the Shadow Knights?
It would seem we have a very long thread to follow.
First things first, though, we're gonna need some help.
The horses are ready, Sifyra. We'll come back. But right now, there are more important things we need to be doing.
I know, it's just... I'm just afraid. We were only here 3 days and...
Sifyra, relax. I have no intention of pulling you away from this training. I know how important this is for you, believe me. I swear to you, we will return. Now here.
What's this?
I do feel bad about pulling you from your training. I have no eye for fashion either, mind you, but... well...
It's amazing, Midah. I don't know what to say.
Yes, well... the fabric is woven main, strong enough to stop arrows. And I had some of the locals help me sew in some special enchantments between the layers.
Thank you.
Glad you like it. Well, it's time we were off.
Oh, right. Where is it we're headed next?
I'll tell you more on the way. But for now, we need to head to Altanova and find someone to help us deal with something major going on back west.
What's Altanova?